Okay, we're back, and I know that we ended this last episode in a really weird place.
But now we're starting in that equally weird place.
But it'll be kind of cool because we are actually going to have a lot of stuff to do. So I wanted to gush a little bit before we keep going.
All right,
Okay.
stab.
Billy.
Yeah.
So when I said gush,
Yeah.
I was not talking about gushing blood.
Oh, I'm sorry. You should clarify.
We're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I'm we squared.
Perhaps 2 people won't make it out of this mansion alive.
No, not Bradley.
I'm the opinionator. Anyway, I wanted to gush about... Okay, so... I feel like we really haven't been saying that much. But this game is really engrossing.
I know.
Like-
It's just like,
Just really having a lot of fun with it. And the pacing, I think, is really interesting. It's really slow. It's really deliberate. And I think that's just such a good call. It's like such a slow burn that when stuff finally starts happening...
it slowly builds the anticipation and tension.
Yeah, and so we're just going through every little detail, bit by bit, which is also very Lovecraftian. Like the slow descent.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
I know. Who's the third person there?
And why is he wearing sunglasses?
He might not be. Those might just be really sunken eyes.
That's some pretty sunken eyes, all right.
I bet if he looked down in the picture, not that you could do that, he'd see a wooden leg.
That's what I was about to comment on, yes.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is
Okay.
in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins.
So they wear glasses. Hello?
It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater.
Huh.
Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Drawn by Charles Hawkins. I can't really tell anything from the map itself,
Yeah.
but maybe Edward will figure something out.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Fitzroy has one of these too.
Yeah. Well, this is the boat that
caught the miraculous catch.
The ship that caught the miraculous catch. So it would be kind of legendary.
That's true.
I'll get to that one last. Oh, I see.
Refills can be found in the levels. Way to break my immersion!
Yeah,
It
right.
looks like an old seaway map.
Somebody has added coordinates, huh?
Maybe all those journeys he took, those
There's-
expensive trips.
Spain or maybe Portugal. That's Spain. Like Gibraltar, actually. And then we have something on the British Isles.
Yeah. Down there in Florida. I can't really read that too well. Oh, the Scylla, the Prodigal, the Orpheus,
The Orpheus, huh?
and the Saint. I can't quite.
Well,
make
whatever
that
it
out.
is.
Yeah, but there's 4 different boat trips.
No, those are ships, not boats.
Ships.
But should be a bit more.
Dinghies.
Should be a bit more respectful.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
So,
I like all the magnifying glasses and scrolls we find in these drawers.
wasn't Orpheus the fellow who went to the underworld
To rescue
searching?
his wife.
Yeah.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
As if.
This
Yeah.
globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Some mechanism that may
Oh!
the bookcase, huh? And so we need to get the coordinates.
For the Scylla, probably, because that's the boat.
Yeah, it's a ship.
Ship.
Doesn't work. Seems like this came from a log.
Here's what we're looking for.
Oh!
So this is a log of the miraculous catch. 1847. What is eating these huge beasts? The waters are red with the blood.
Oh my
To
god.
follow them is to defy the gods.
It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it.
It It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. We have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty holds.
The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories. And the we caught it one is kind of highlighted with brackets.
So 33 north, 53 west.
So that must
There
be
must
the
be a
code.
link with the Seaway map.
Thank you. So we need to use the map to find
This
out.
panel is movable.
Oh,
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage.
Not that
I
secret,
must
though,
find a way
really.
to activate the opening mechanism.
Huh. And if
You're
you're
better off not touching them.
And if you're strong enough, you can just be like, Edward Pierce, detect! Detective, detect! Detective punch! And that would be a really fun,
Just punch everything open.
That would be a really fun way to play the game once.
Once. Only once.
Not the way that you're trying to, not the first time through the game, but 33 west.
And then 53 north.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
33 north, 53 west.
Oh. Whoops.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
So let's not just do it backwards, huh?
But doing it backwards is fun.
Okay. So 33 north. That makes way more sense anyway. Somewhere around there?
Yeah! Good
Looks
job!
like it worked.
A brilliant mind.
Well done, Pierce.
Wasn't that brilliant? I do like how there seems to be different ways to solve everything.
You want to brute force it? Go for it.
And you can fail at all of them.
And you can fail at all of them. It does seem that it
Okay.
wants you to focus on one stat at the beginning.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of which, we maybe ought to
Spend some of those
CP.
points.
Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets.
Fire is hot.
Oh, do you recognize this place?
Oh no!
Wasn't it the scene of the officer being impaled?
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's prophetic dreams, and the person ran away with the portrait
That's
of
true.
Edward Pierce.
Oh, I hope we can keep Bradley from dying.
I'm sure we can't, but he's a good man.
He's a good man.
The way you said that was
I'm
like
sorry.
you were talking to a dog.
I'm sorry, I
or-
realized it.
Or like a cat, or like a 4-year-old. If you want to take Officer Bradley and be like, who's the good widow boy? Who's the good widow boy? I mean, need I remind you there's a cat over there keeping us company?
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
Or some kind of novel.
That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel.
Bradley, run!
Look,
Billy has his eyes on
someone's
you.
been here recently.
3 seats.
3 seeds. So some of my earlier like pseudo criticisms, I mean they were criticisms. I feel like that was just early game blues. It's like with the reconstructions, like what was that? Nothing really happened. But now it's like I see what it's doing. Like we're getting all
more
this
context
knowledge.
with how it works.
Yeah, and I really like it. Okay, it's time to spin points. I actually like the idea of entirely focusing on psychology and eloquence, just because of the reasons that I said like earlier. You know?
Yeah.
This is a detective that detects people.
Maybe we should try and go whole hog into psych when we can.
I think you're probably right.
All right, time to catch frostbite.
It looks like you're freezing.
Gazing through the echoes of time.
Yeah, what the heck? 3 goblets,
Whatever the hell that is.
some kind of decoration of the miraculous cat.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
like the googly-eyed tentacle, quote-unquote, meat.
The whale.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
Yes. Who were the other 2 men that we have seen him in a picture with?
What else is there to say? That's who it was.
Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest?
I like how they look like the people from the beginning.
Yeah.
Faceless, ununderstandable because we didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there'd be no point in being able to remember their faces.
And I think this is far creepier than just making them like silhouettes or something.
Yeah, and it also meant that in the very beginning, we didn't immediately think like, oh, that's Bradley. And
Yeah.
stuff like that. Well, I mean, you did. But
I mean,
What is this mask supposed to represent?
that's a mask.
I said decoration. I would not want to adorn my face with the googly eyes.
How do you see out of that?
Well, maybe what you don't see is...
That's a good point.
Who knows what you see through that mask?
I'm not liking what I see here. I tell you what.
Here we go.
Oh.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress.
Ah.
Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone?
She may have stumbled across one of the cult book clubs. I'm not sure what the...
I mean, possibly.
I mean, that's where you came from.
Oh, it won't let me go too far.
Well, right. I mean, that's the direction she was in. The direction you came from.
Yeah. So she either was hiding or looking for something she wasn't supposed to see.
Quite possibly.
Okay, I don't think that's it.
Yeah, I don't think that's anything either. Gaze not into the abyss, David.
I don't think that...
Gaze is back.
Well, I guess that is the abyss, but that's not really what anybody meant when they said that. Oh.
Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins.
Ah, I see.
Could this be related to her death?
Finding the things in order. I like that. I like that.
Like, at first, we just didn't understand what it was doing, but now we've got it. Like, with the reconstructions.
Mm-hmm.
So she stumbled across something she wasn't supposed to see.
And that could have led to the argument or whatever.
They could have contributed.
Yeah.
These are all potential.
That's true. That's true. Oh my God!
I just don't want to take the stuff off of that.
I don't want to touch it or look at it either.
I mean, doesn't that look like it's a cloth or something?
Kind of looks like fleshy bulb.
I'm trying to be charitable.
See if you can open the chest.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to transform it into a form in which I
This padlock is too complicated for me.
understand.
I see. You are being far more charitable. Also, do not speak of transformation in context with this game. You might start sprouting tentacles. Oh God, don't even joke about that.
Oh, I feel like an idiot. Come on, Lantern. Good job, Lantern. I couldn't see a thing because of it. May as well just use his infinite fuel and whatnot. Oh, I just brought us right out of the game.
Descending deeper and deeper into the dark corners of the earth. Don't worry, Bradley. My lighter's got your back.
The Occult Book Club.
The Occult Book Club.
Wonder what they were drinking.
I don't want to know.
I mean, you,
I don't want to know what they were drinking. I don't
see
wanna-
that, right?
I see that.
Of course.
There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
Logical.
Stay behind me.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Whip!
Well, I guess that's how we know what's gonna happen.
Can I borrow your gun? Just saying.
Dude, are you saying... I mean, you're not gonna need it later, so...
We may have more immediate need of it than he does. I do not like this. I do not like this at all.
It's that kind of buzzing in the background music, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody likes to be in water like this.
Uh...
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Darn that lantern! I can never see anything when I have it. I feel like I've got something backwards, though.
I hope no one heard that giant noise. The last thing we need. Blair Witch.
Ahem.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Touch it! Touch it!
Some kind of
Hey.
dream catcher.
Darn it!
If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
I can almost guarantee you that that thing is bad, whatever it is.
What is a dream catcher?
Well, it's a Native American device used to catch nightmares originally. But in the context of Lovecraft, I can't see it being anything good. I mean, for example, what has the child and wife been dealing with? Bad dreams.
That would be the one.
These
wouldn't it?
paintings must be several centuries old.
That's in one of her paintings, the thing that looks like something's bursting out of the ground.
Yeah, that one I couldn't make heads or tails of it. And,
It looks
and
like
you see the
there's
fish.
Yeah.
Maybe just the presence of the deep, something like that.
Because it is also inside a giant spiral.
Okay, so dream catchers everywhere, right?
Dream catchers everywhere.
Okay, but who put them up and why? Like,
I couldn't tell ya. Oh.
An old diary.
Diary of the pastor's wife. They worshipped an entity that spoke to them in their sleep.
The Lost Tribe. The whole tribe seemingly disappeared in a mass sacrifice to the glory of their deity.
Okay.
Sad way to go. Sad way to go.
A sad way to go.
A sad way to go. I mean, hello, thing. Giant statue right there.
Ah!
You didn't notice?
No, I tend to skirt around the edges. What can I say?
It looks like something's extending out of a robed face, kind of.
Maybe it's just a rock. No, that's
No,
not
that
a
is
rock.
most definitely a specific shape.
Perhaps my eyes glanced over the other, the alien, and just
Subconsciously avoided it.
and just slid away because my feeble mind could not interpret it. I mean, that's pretty Lovecraft, right?
Yeah, yeah. I thought I was gonna jump.
Okay.
In the dead city of Rulia, dread Cthulhu lay dreaming.
Still can't open it, huh?
Oh, that's the other side of the...
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I see. So, hey guys! I think it's time to go for a swim! I don't really. I really would like to leave this place.
Now it's lit.
Time has weakened these structures.
Don't say that right before you're about to walk over a bridge. Time is weak in these. Ah!
Has Charles Hawkins been the one always using this? Oh,
I'm sure the other two have been using... this is obviously what the cult uses.
We don't have any... Well, I guess we have... We don't know if there's a cult, but we know that
I would be
there's...
genuinely surprised if there wasn't a cult.
But we know that there's an occult book club, as you called it.
That's true. That's true.
Like, we know there's Charles Hawkins and presumably Fitzroy and Third Man, and this, I guess, is where they're getting the miraculous catch
I don't
meat.
have time to
Probably.
search them all.
But
Oh, well, do you want to take the time to
I don't
search
have
one?
time to search them all.
we ain't asking you to take stock or something, man. I do not... This looks like it might be miraculous catch oil.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
Oh,
green
so
for
that's
one.
why it's all green. That's what they're burning. Okay, so in the early 19th century and for some time before, I don't remember for how long. I'm not a freaking expert on this, okay? Like, the main source of fuel that people used to burn in lamps and lanterns was whale oil. It was whaling was a huge booming industry, and they, killed too many whales.
Yeah.
But then eventually kerosene came along, and for like 30 years, everything was about kerosene.
And then they discovered gas, right? Gasoline?
Not gas, but well, I mean, at that point, we're talking about electric lighting.
Ah, okay.
In any case,
okay.
that doesn't matter. What I'm saying is here in ancient Darkwater, well, ancient isn't quite the right word, but
I don't know. It kind of is.
they're burning whale oil.
The burning whale oil.
That's why everything is frickin' green. We were wondering if it was.
Just like for thematic.
Yeah, but no, it's.
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
Okay, they're not burning whale oil.
No, it's miraculous catch oil.
Yeah.
They called that a whale. I mean, that's just like the Japanese calling a rabbit a bird so they could eat it without violating Buddhist prescriptions during a famine.
Right.
It's like, are we gonna find some awful, eternally living but eternally dead, like,
entity that they're just harvesting flesh from?
Yeah, I realized I was going backwards.
Yeah, probably. I would not be surprised if that were the case. Oh, good.
This is not what we really want to see.
I definitely want to walk into that.
Ew.
Ugh.
Oh, it's just embers. Green embers. Well, the oil is green. And,
Green is the color, is a color that often incites feelings of sickness or represents sickness.
Yeah. Perhaps a better word than sickness would be illness.
Yeah, illness.
Something is off.
Oh, good.
Okay.
What's going on here?
Is this our man?
Pierce!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
God. What have you got me into?
Keep your voice down. It's
We'll
echoing.
I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
It was here
there's a
whether you
passage.
knew about it or
I'll meet
not.
you at the bottom.
Yeah. I mean, this seems like the kind of thing that he would want to stop anyway.
Yeah. Obviously.
I mean,
He's
he's
still
a good guy. He's a dedicated cop. I do not want to go down there.
Maybe it is that all the islanders, the ones with the Darkwater look, it just doesn't have the same,
Just doesn't have the same ring to it.
as the Innsmouth look, but
That's...
4 people.
Who's on the slab? Who is that on the slab? I don't recognize that person.
My God, until they writhed, I didn't even see them.
We should probably stop staring and go down there.
I guess you're right.
I mean, the situation isn't going to help itself. I do not want to walk in that. Ever. I do not want to walk in that.
I don't really want to see what we're likely going to find. No, what do you mean, burn?
Ugh! That is definitely an elder one. And like a statue.
Isn't that what the other statue was?
Yeah, yeah.
Just
It
like
was
this
a
thing's-
shorter version of that.
Excuse me? Excuse me! What? Ah!
Alright, so they're sacrificing sharks to their god.
They're making an offering of...
A
Blood
table
and
for
flesh.
sacrifice?
Do you need to look at that last?
Can't look at it at all.
No, there's a inspection icon.
Oh, there isn't.
Yeah, right there, near the
No,
bottom.
it was invisible.
It would kind of blended in with the rest of his attire.
Shark entrails.
Oh, there's something to your left. Right there.
Here.
An engraved whalebone. A strange creature has been carved into it. Probably a figure of worship.
Yes, you are correct. Alright, our occultism possessed. Possessed?
Your
Progressed.
occultism possessed.
Well, that's not necessarily inaccurate.
One more point in occultism.
Okay.
So they did immediately take the painting down. Oh, that isn't good. Yeah, it's a Cthulhu mask.
It is. What
Oh,
the?
no, that's bad!
What was that? Oh no! Oh no! The pit of
I got
horror.
it.
Here we are.
Oh!
This is where the game began.
Our sanity.
Can't
Look,
breathe.
Oh yeah,
look at
around
the edges of our, yeah.
Panic attack. Flee the place as fast as you can.
No, damn it!
Oh,
I must find a way out of here.
To the left.
yeah. I was looking down. I thought I saw something, but that's probably not something I need to be wasting my time with.
Check our sanity. Okay. We're
Still-
still sane. I'm so glad it's going.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us,
Good.
if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good
Why
enough.
did Charles Hawkins
Prove it to us.
not want his wife
like in
and
my
son
dream.
to be part of this?
He was feeding them the same kind of food,
Okay, so
potentially
maybe
in preparation.
either in preparation or he wanted the effect of the cult. That just may be something to think about.
Yeah.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
We could keep it with us for self-defense. Well, we got it.
Hey, occultism went up.
Nice. I do like that this dream isn't the exact same as the earlier one, because it gives me hope that Bradley's gonna get out of this alive.
I like how in this Lovecraft game you are expressing hope.
It's the only thing you have in certain situations.
And that too is very Lovecraftian, isn't it?
Yep.
I can't read Latin.
I can't read Latin. This book is useless.
Sure gave us an occult point, though.
Can't argue unless increasing our occult does in fact affect us negatively. Then I can argue.
It might.
Well, we've been here before. I'm just surprised these doors don't make the loudest clamor. Like when they open, because they've got to be rusted as hell.
Oh, I see. Here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotta explain what we just did there, alright? We heard this creepy laughing. Not in the game, in the real world. And it was just some people hanging out outside. Nothing, not doing anything unusual, not even being loud or anything. But we're playing this game, and we heard this creepy frickin' laughter. What did you think we were gonna do?
And we're just so involved and sucked in.
And that's a good thing.
Oh yeah.
That has not happened to me in some time in a horror game.
A good sign this game knows what it's doing.
What is this?
Well, as you can clearly see, it's, I don't know, but something that's been smuggled in most likely. If only I could jump!
Did you really say, as you can clearly see, it's something I don't know what?
Naturally!
That might be brilliant.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
It's like, what's that symbol? It's like a shipping brand or something like that.
Shub Niggeroth Shipping Services.
Yeah, like next time you need to ship something by sea, use Fatagan. Promo code Cthulhu for 20% off or something like that.
Promo code Cthulhu.
So, there really wasn't anything for us to find, though.
No, not this time. There wasn't any kind of deadbolt thing. Bolt cutter. But there also doesn't seem to be any kind of thing on here. Don't mind me, guys!
Is this really where I want to go?
No, this is not where we want to go, but this is where we're going.
Like, unarmed? Like, if we were just gonna spy, couldn't we have spied from further back?
Yes, we could have. And this is if he comes from the right... Ooh.
Accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nifsiha Fitag.
Okay.
Ya Cthulhu.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink Hupadk Cthulhu Bithinkor.
Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
This isn't going to end well.
Yeloig Hupadk Cthulhu Loigna.
It's like, is
Grant
he
him
being...
your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Is someone being sacrificed?
He might be turned into one of those creatures that were being drawn.
Let his soul guide you to us, just as your dreams guided it to you.
Like, similar to Innsmouth, but without the fish people sex.
Let your dreamers open the way, so that the day finally comes when you will awaken.
Oh, that's not good.
La Cthulhu Nafal Fat.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another
Don't stand
word.
up.
Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
No.
Stelbisna Cthulhu Kashok.
Right, so I think we should just leave?
What are we supposed to do?
Not be here is what we're supposed to do. Oh, good.
Entrails.
How we missed you.
Viscera. What the heck?
I don't even know, man. I mean, I'm a big fan of the time-honored tradition of running away screaming.
Running away screaming is something that I may not wish, or I may wish to be involved in.
Bring me more sacred flesh.
Okay, that must be the miraculous catch flesh.
Right.
And they're feeding it to him. Don't mind me, guys. You just You just sleep.
Are they dreaming?
Very possibly. It could be that by turning these, or fusing these people with Cthulhu, that they're... Oh, it's that symbol. It's that symbol that was on the painting.
Yeah. In the same place, no less.
It could be that by fusing these people with Cthulhu flesh, they're making it easier for him to break through to this world and awaken.
It's not moving.
No, he ain't moving. And I am very glad for that fact.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
Well, you
Dead.
see...
Whoops.
This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
You see, my good man Edward, that is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons, even death may die. I've been waiting a while to use it, and this just seemed pretty appropriate.
Their bodies do not decompose.
Are they in some sort of coma? Are they in fact dreaming right now? Are they so far into the dream that their bodies are just there? Like, has everything been taken out of them
Yeah.
and into Cthulhu?
Again, this primitive writing.
I don't know about primitive, but alien most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Also, is that a... I like looking at character progression. It wasn't a medicine.
Oh. No, that was just you using your medicine skill.
Boo.
It's very possible that long enough in this state and they may become some sort of half-human, half-other entity.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
Oh! That
His
would have been very
awakening
bad.
is complete. He will join you shortly.
Don't look this way. Oh, there's nothing to be had over here.
Okay,
Nothing but
that's
sadness.
That's just fine. Except sadness. There's always sadness to be found.
I mean, if there hadn't been a cult in this game, I think I would genuinely be shocked.
Right.
Ah! Here's the door that after he went through, we had the dream about encountering Octopus Man that killed the cop. Because remember all the candles leading up to it?
Yeah, that's right.
Probably should have peeked through the gap in the door before I went through.
Well, it's like Pierce, too, is just being drawn forward. I mean, the prophetic dreams.
There's 4 people.
Yeah.
Yes! No, Gilbert! Gilbert, no! No! Or Bradley.
Gilbert?
Guys coming down. Seemed up to no good.
Bradley, don't! Bradley, don't!
What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh!
Shit!
No, Bradley. No, Bradley.
Don't move! Police!
I mean,
Don't move!
Oh, yeah.
that's him!
I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get
Take
back.
two. Get back! You asked for it!
I mean,
Yeah.
You shouldn't have seen this.
Well, now what?
run!
Ah!
Oh God!
They're caving in. I need to get out of here.
Yep, not gonna think about anything, just gonna move.
Do not concern yourself with small, unimportant things. Run for your goddamn life.
Oh, great.
Was that supposed to happen, or did you mess up?
Ah! My leg! Ah.
Well, and that ringing in your ears.
Yeah.
It's like, all things considered, we actually got out of this pretty light.
We certainly lucked out.
That ringing, everything's so awkward.
Being reminded of my tinnitus. And you're crawling, and the vision's kind of blurry. Like, you can really feel his suffering.
The crawling's pretty fast, too. It's kind of funny if you think about it.
Is it really, though? I would also be crawling fairly fast if I were in this situation. I would be like...
At last.
I'd be like, pain? No, I'll feel pain later.
Now what? Wait to get excavated by the cult?
Or Riverside Institute.
Oh no!
Now we're going to wake up in the insane asylum.
If they had a picture of Edward Pierce in like a place of reverence, what were they going to do to him? Were they really just going to, like, impale him and throw him on a rock?
I don't know. A lot of it depends, I suppose, on if there's any sort of prophetic significance. Like, if he's the prophesied person to get in their way or something along those lines.
Well, the glowing green duty has hit the fan.
The glowing green duty has hit the fan?
Yes, it has, Billy.
I suppose. That in a way, there couldn't be a more apt description of that.